What's up, everybody? This is Brad, and today we're going to talk about Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 1. This is my review of the season, and I'm going to give some quick feedback on what I thought was good and bad about the season, and we'll talk about what I'm looking forward to in the next season. I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible. But anyway, this felt like a long season, but I think it's just because the month of January felt really long for me. For some of you who remember, I had COVID not long after the season started. So, and that wasn't really fun. And it just felt like the whole month of January dragged a little bit. Winterfest kind of was weird. They pulled the Winterfest stuff like a week ahead of time. There really was no explanation for that either. But I think this season had a lot more good than bad. Gameplay-wise, I thought it was a lot of fun. I love the Shockwave Hammer, if you can't tell from all the shorts I've posted on this channel. But I love using it. The Excalibur rifle is great. Deku Smash from the My Hero Academia collab. That's a fun mythic. Very different from the Kamehameha from the original Dragon Ball collab. Speaking of the Dragon Ball collab, we got our second wave of Dragon Ball skins in the game, much sooner than I was hoping, or I'm not hoping, but expecting. I didn't think we'd see more Dragon Ball stuff till the next season, because they seem like the Naruto collab took place, the first one, in Chapter 2, Season 8, and then the second wave showed up in Chapter 3, Season 3, just a little bit before the Dragon Ball collab started. So there were 2 whole seasons in between the first and second Naruto waves. Only 1 whole season between the first and second Dragon Ball wave. So hopefully that means we'll see more Dragon Ball skins sooner than later. I would love to see a lot more Dragon Ball skins in the game. But they did bring back the Kamehameha and Flying Nimbus mythics when they brought Piccolo and Gohan in. That was fun. It just felt lacking though. There were only 2 skins for this Dragon Ball collab, and while I think Piccolo and Gohan look really good, it's a very strange decision not to have Orange Piccolo as a style for our favorite Namekian. And Gohan, for some reason, does not have his base form or his Beast Gohan form. If you want to look at it in the way that they did not want to put Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan in Fortnite before they were in, say, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 or one of the other, like Dokkan or whatever those other mobile games are, then I get that. That makes sense. But they didn't even give Gohan his base form with his glasses and everything. They could have at least given him that. But only 2 skins this time. That was a little disappointing. But there's so many Dragon Ball characters that there's gonna be a time where somebody's gonna say, we gotta put Frieza in the game, we gotta put Cell in the game. We can maybe even put the Ginyu Force, maybe Android 17 and 18. There's so many characters they could put in the game. But again, I think that this was a pretty good season. The My Hero Academia skins looked really good. I didn't buy any of those because I haven't seen a single episode of the series, but I would actually argue that compared to the Naruto and Dragon Ball skins, they look the best, I think. I know it might be weird for me to say that a show that I've never seen has better looking models than my own favorite anime, but it is what it is. I like the let's go on to the Battle Pass. I think this was a pretty good Battle Pass, actually. I don't think there were really any bad skins in it. I don't know anything about The Witcher, so I can't really say I was super excited about it, other than it's a collab skin. The skateboarder guy Masai, I don't know, I like his color scheme that much, all the bright colors, but some of there's a variant of him where he's wearing mostly black and he's got the bright blue and white on it. That looks actually kind of cool. I can't remember what the moon themed character is. there, right beside him on the left, between Masai and the Ageless Champion. That green and pink outfit, it's not bad, but I prefer her, like, the version of her that's got the moon mask on. She looks like a superhero. That looks pretty cool. Since we already named him, the Ageless Champion. A snapshot of Geno. They literally tell us that is what this character is. He's not Geno anymore. He's a snapshot left over to run this kingdom that I guess is being called the Oathbound in Geno's place, so that Geno can go work on bigger projects. I can't remember what the baseball character's name is there beside him on the left, but I like her design. Not a big fan of the mask thing, though. It's like there was a weird sense here of a bunch of characters that fight demons, especially with the High Stakes Club girl there too. The anime character Nezumi, he's an original character for the game. A lot of eye-themed stuff there, especially one of them. His back bling looks like the Millennium Eye from Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Influence in this character, but his hair kind of has a Super Saiyan-esque, like, it glows and stands up a little bit when it reacts to taking out a character. You kill somebody. Halsey from the High Stakes Club. I'm a big fan of the High Stakes Club. Their skins have a lot of personality. I just wish that they would do something with these skins that have personality instead of them just being skins in the game. Make some animated shorts with them. Like, give us stories with these characters so that we can care about them, and you might convince more people to buy them that way. And last but not least, Doomslayer. Doom Guy made it into Fortnite, and it's pretty fun. I've never played Doom, although I did claim Doom 64 when it was free. I think that was during the previous holidays for the Epic Store. So I'm planning on playing Doom 64 at some point. So I've always, I remember back in school, there were a few computers in a certain classrooms that I don't know if it was like the kids, if some of the teachers did it, or if it was just random kids in the classes would go online and download Doom. But every so often, whenever we didn't have anything to do in class, somebody would go back and fire up Doom and play Doom on the computer. And that was also how I discovered Mugen, by the way. Just one random day, we didn't do anything in class, and somebody, there was a little crowd of a few kids around a computer. I went to check it out, and somebody was playing. It was some kind of, I thought it was Street Fighter at first, but I was like, no, that's Ryu, and that's Goku, and some other characters that I've never seen before in Street Fighter. But I knew for a fact, I was like, it was a Goku. And I was like, I gotta figure out what this game is. A fighting game with Goku in it? And it's got some of these other characters? That's amazing. But, anyway, this was a pretty good battle pass, I think. So, overall, I give Chapter 4 Season 1 big thumbs up. A lot of fun this season. Love did I talk about the Shockwave Hammer? I think I did. Yeah, love that weapon. Gonna be sad when they do vault that one, probably for the next season. Speaking of which, already some leaks out about that season. Looks like if you don't want to hear this, you might want to change away, go watch another video if you don't want to hear this. But looks like the secret skin of Season 2 is going to be Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. So this will be our first official anime collab as part of a battle pass. Exciting. And apparently Resident Evil is going to be in the game again with Leon and I think her name is Claire. I don't know enough about Resident Evil to be completely sure on that. And supposedly the next season is themed around a Neo Tokyo type situation, so a futuristic world versus the more medieval theme of the current season. So that'll be interesting, especially considering, like, you know, the whole storyline with Amy building her own robotic suit, and she wants to go save the Seven, specifically the scientist, but the Seven will probably return at some point. So it'll be interesting to see if the scientist is now the big bad of the next season. He's evil now, we have to stop him. And maybe Amy will be the one that has to be the, you know, she'll take it upon herself to be the one to defeat the scientist. You know, since she seems to love him so much. But we'll have to see what the story has to say. Anyway, that's all I got to say on Chapter 4, Season 1. Pretty good start for a brand new chapter. They've been building up this story with the Rift Warden and all this other stuff. And I'm excited to see where the story goes next. And less than a week till we find out. Appreciate you watching. If you watched, I suppose you had to watch if you're listening to me say this. Like and subscribe. Check out my other videos if you would. And you can leave a comment. And let me know what you thought about this season. And let me know what you think, what you want to see in the next season. And we will check out this new season next week when it goes live. Until then, we'll see you later.